we go. May I please have the ASB President, welcome address speakers, valedictorian, salutatorian, SDUSD board member, and musicians to their places.
Good evening. My name is Chanel Duran, and I am Hoover's ASB President. Faculty, staff, graduates, parents, and guests, please rise for the presentation of colors. Please welcome our choir, band, and orchestra, and remain standing for the national anthem. Please remain standing as the color guard exits. Please be seated. We will now hear welcome addresses from some of our graduates in their native languages, followed by Principal Barcelo Carrillo's remarks.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome all distinguished guests, supportive teachers, valued friends, esteemed relatives, and also our generous parents and guardians to our class of 2026 commencement ceremony. This is a great moment for each and every one of us, and we feel privileged that you have joined us today. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, es un placer darles la bienvenida a todos los invitados, compasivos maestros, valiosos amigos, estimados familiares y también a nuestros generosos padres y tutores. A la ceremonia de graduación de la generación 2026 de Hoover High School. Es un grandioso momento para todos y cada uno de nosotros y nos sentimos privilegiados de contar con su presencia de hoy. Gracias.
Xin chào quý vị, tôi rất hân hạnh được chào đón tất cả các vị khách quý, các giáo viên đã nỗ lực hỗ trợ chúng ta, những bạn hữu quý mến, những người thân yêu quý, cũng như các bậc phụ huynh và những người giám hộ hào phóng của chúng ta đã đến tham dự buổi lễ tốt nghiệp năm 2026 của chúng tôi. Đây là một thời điểm tuyệt vời cho mỗi một chúng ta và chúng tôi cảm thấy thật là hân hạnh có sự tham gia của quý vị cùng chúng tôi ngày hôm nay.
سلام خدمت همگی. عصر بخیر. باعث افتخار من است که در محفل فراغت صنف سال 2026 در کنار استادان گرامی، خانواده های محترم و دوستان عزیز حضور داریم. امروز یک روز ویژه فراموش نشدنی برای همه ما است. روزی که نتیجه تلاش و زحمت ما به نصر رسیده است. از حمایت استادان و خانواده های عزیز صمیمانه سپاسگزارم. به همه فارغان صنف سال 2026 تبریک عرض می کنم و برای شان موفقیت های بیشتر آرزو دارم. سلام علیکم.
Please welcome back our Hoover Music Program to perform our alma mater.
Welcome, guests, families, staff, and of course, students. To our families, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your children's, young adults' life and school journey with us. Thank you for entrusting their education to us, but mostly for allowing us, me, to be a part of their lives. I take that trust very seriously, and I thank you for that. Students, today marks the end of your traditional school career for some. Others will move on, post-secondary studies, military, or the workforce. But what you all have in common is that today marks the first day of the rest of your lives. Like the farewell song we dedicated to you earlier over the PA system, you are the writer, the author of your own story. May the pages of your autobiography be filled with excitement, thrills, lessons learned, not just had, and an ending greater than anything anyone saw coming or could have predicted. Make each page the best day of your life. Thank you for letting me be a supporting character in your narrative. Remember, once a cardinal, always a cardinal, and you are always welcome back to the nest. Thank you. HOO-RYDE. I got carried away. Can you please join me in welcoming to the stage our salutatorian, Wolf Santiso.
Pardon my paper unfolding, please. Good evening, everybody. I want to start by saying that high school has been strange. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say that graduation always seemed like this distant thing that our teachers just kept on talking about, but now we're here. While all of us were telling ourselves to lock in and pretending we understood exponential functions or Shakespeare's stories, we were becoming people. Not finished people, but ones capable of living our own lives and navigating our world. That's pretty awesome. And now we're all leaving here carrying our own stories. That's really cool too. I'm proud of us for that. None of us know exactly where we're going, but let's hold it to one another to keep on moving, to try things, fail, succeed, care, and become people we want to learn from. Let's become the people that our kids will want to look up to. Stay loose, class of 2026. Congratulations. HOO-RYDE.
And next, please join me in welcoming to the stage our salutatorian, Callie Tran. Valedictorian, our valedictorian, Callie Tran.
Thank you. Pardon me. Good evening, class of 2026, and all the guests who are here today. I hope the past 2 hours weren't too stressful with getting ready and finding parking. But as you just heard, my name is Callie Tran, and whether you're familiar with my face or you're a part of the 90% who have no clue who I am, I give you all my sincerest congratulations. Being up here today was not a goal of mine at any point in my high school career, but I would love to take this opportunity nonetheless to extend my gratitude to the important figures who led me to this stage. I want to thank my teachers with a special emphasis on my Sabe staff, especially Ms. Millen, Ms. Hagee, and Ms. Holman, alongside with Upper Bound Trio for playing a huge part in fostering my academics for my current and future success. I'm also extremely grateful to my family here today who have supported me from the beginning, along with my friends who I want to honor the most right now as my fellow graduates. With them, I am simultaneously the worst and greatest version of myself because they've given me the space to be myself while inspiring me to strive for more. It was a privilege to watch them grow into the people they are now, and I know they'll only reach greater heights. And it's not just them who have that potential, but everyone sitting here today who have taken the first step towards their dreams. I see it in the people I've connected with and the ones who earned their spot on the weekly nest. Peers who are equally ambitious, hardworking, and passionate. And knowing we have such a diverse selection of excellence amongst our crowd, I'm certain our class will continue to achieve
amazing feats. We will all be traversing down different paths at varying paces, but it will be our own that we will walk with pride, Cardinal pride. Thank you and congratulations once again, class of 2026.
And now for the commencement address. Please welcome our Hoover alumni, Mr. Larry Hall, class of 1961, and Mr. Leon, class of 1996.
See if we can do this without the wind messing up my hair. To the class of 2026 and all the families and friends that are here today, I want to say congratulations to the class and thanks to the parents and families who've made all of this possible by sending your students to Hoover High. You sent your kids. We'll talk later about what you're going to get back. To the class of 2026, I will say that in just a little bit over an hour, and for the rest of your life, you will never be able to say again that I'm a student at Hoover High School. Wow. I am a Hoover grad, and when I first looked at today's program, I was a little bit confused. For months I've been talking to seniors, and you've been telling me it all ends in May. But on the front of the program, it says commencement. And the word commence means to start something. And so, are we really ending and starting? Absolutely, we are. Because this is truly a commencement, and today is the first day of the rest of your life. Wow. In a short time, you'll be able to say that you're a Hoover graduate, and you'll be joining a very elite group dating back so many years. You've spent 12 years studying and learning, and today you're going to get a paycheck. Surprised? Yeah. The paycheck comes in the form of a diploma, a statement by Hoover High and the San Diego Unified School District that you have met all of the academic requirements to graduate from high school. Okay, big deal. There's something much bigger happening today in your lives, and it's a monumental change. Some of you have already turned 18, and the rest of you will do so soon. On your 18th birthday, you became or will become an adult. With your high school diploma, you'll be expected to live and act like an adult. You're not going to need your parents' signature to change a school schedule or sign a contract or buy something, open a bank account, or any other great number of things. For some of it'll mean moving out on your own. You'll have to pay rent, buy groceries, pay bills, and become responsible members of the community. And the good old bank of mom, hey mom, I need some money for the weekend, that closes. You become the person in charge of your life. And let me just tell you, if you live at home, it's time to start help paying the rent and for the groceries. That's what adults do. Jobs are not going to come looking for you. You have to go out to find them so that you can afford to live. Most jobs keep track of a lot of different things like tardies and absences. They don't have Saturday school in college. If you miss a class, you miss a class. There's a lot of instructors that when they start the class, they lock the door because they consider it an insult if you come in late to their class. You're insulting them and what they teach. Well, in the business world, if you're late for work or have a lot of absences, it's simple. Get fired. You're done. Can you move forward as an adult? The answer is you absolutely have to. As you go into the next phase of your life, always be looking ahead. See what it would take to become the boss. Be the person who's known for their enthusiasm and willingness to put in the extra effort. Your actions are the keys to your success. Your success determines what you can do for your future family, including yourself. You're now in charge of your life and how it'll go forward. To be successful, you have to take some risks. You have to be willing to change jobs or change a college major or move to another city. If you're not willing to think things out and take a risk, you'll never grow. Do I think you can do this? Absolutely. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here today. Hoover High School's been graduating students since the first class of one person in 1931. Hoover and its students have survived wars, economic disasters, health scares, and all kinds of other threats. Hoover graduates have proven that they're resilient and have found success in so many areas. You're going to leave and become a part of the Hoover legacy. Lastly, I want to give you a piece of advice. I want to say that in its almost 100 years of existence, very few, if any, Hoover graduates have been completely at ease at the time of their graduation. The unsurety is unsettling, and graduates are expected to be nervous and scared. You know, we're all better at predicting the past than we are at predicting the future. Me really included in that one. You would not have been able to handle any of this as a ninth grader when you walked onto Hoover for the first time. But in the 4 years that you've been here, you've matured, and you will also work through this and become another successful graduate. Remember that your effort is your part of the future, and your attitude keeps you going. Believe in yourself, and if you believe in yourself, others will believe in you also. Go and make Hoover proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. Good afternoon. Buenas tardes. Graduates, familias, staff, and friends. My name is Armando Leon, and I am one of your associate principals here at Hoover. Like many of you, I am an immigrant, Latino, Mexicano, English learner. I am from City Heights. I am a proud graduate of Hoover High School. Standing here today is deeply personal for me. I sat where you are sitting just 30 years ago. 30 years ago, no one could have imagined, including myself, that one day I would return to the school as an administrator. You see, back in 1995, I decided that school was not my thing. At the end of 11th grade, I announced to my mom that I was a grown-up. I knew what I was doing. So I dropped out of school, left my house, and moved to a different state. I worked several jobs, with each teaching me different things about life. Most importantly, I realized that my families had sacrificed a lot so that I could have the opportunities that they did not have. I am the fifth of 9 siblings, and like many of you, I recognize that it is not just our parents who are there for us, but also our siblings, uncles, cousins, tias. My parents did not finish elementary school, and here I was, wasting an opportunity that my parents and older siblings never had. Aquí está tu casa. You have a place here, my mom said when I called to ask if I could come back home. So I bought a ticket, Greyhound ticket, and took a bus ride back home. I re-enrolled at Hoover, and I was able to graduate with my class. As my high school years came to an end, I felt like many of you might feel today. I was scared, I was confused about what would come next. I know that some of you already know what you're doing next fall. Some of you are going to a university, community college, the military, a trade school. You have a plan, and that's great, that's amazing, congratulations. However, I also know that many of you are still trying to figure it out. And I want you to know that I also know that it's also okay to not have all the answers right now. At 18, I had absolutely no idea that 30 years later, I would have my dream job, and I would be working here at Hoover with you. "30 years ago, I sat in this stadium. I thought I wasn't ready for the real world. However, now I know that my experience at Hoover shaped who I am. Today, those experiences challenged me, encouraged me, and reminded me that where you come from does not limit where you can go. Your journey may not be a straight path. There will be setbacks, challenges, surprises, changes, and moments when you question yourself. I know that because I lived it. But success is not about never struggling. It is about continuing to move forward even when it gets challenging. Whether you already have a plan or not, know that there might come a time when you feel that it is just too hard. But in those moments when things get difficult and you feel like you want to give up, think about what inspires you. Call the people that know you and that you know will push you to keep going. Finally, never forget where you started and where you come from. I know that many of you already have amazing stories. Some of you have lived in more countries than I have visited, and you speak multiple languages. Some of you have managed to maintain academic excellence throughout high school, and others have excelled in sports. I know some of you already have your own businesses. I also know some of you already have overcome incredible personal obstacles. You are ready for what comes next. Always know that your experiences matter, and Hoover is part of your story, just like it is part of mine. As you walk out of the stadium today, as Hoover graduates, remember that your achievements belong not only to you, but also to your family, friends, teachers, and all the people that have pushed you and supported you to get you here today. Cardinals, it is time to leave the nest, but just for now. Because as Mr. Hall and I can attest, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you. Please welcome our Board of Education President, Mr. Richard Barrera, and Student Board Member Alina Nguyen for the presentation of the class of 2026.
Good evening, class of 2026. So look across this field, and I want you all to take a breath and lock eyes with the future. We made it. We are the class that refused to be defined by the odds. When the world changed, we adapted. When the pressure built, we grew. We didn't just survive these years, we conquered them. We took every cold doubt, every late night sacrifice, and every quiet setback, and we forged them into an unbreakable resilience. Standing on this stage tonight on behalf of San Diego Unified School District, looking out at the sea of absolute brilliance, I don't see just graduates. I see a force of nature. I see a space full of people who prove that our potential has no ceiling and our ambition has no limits. The world out there is waiting for a spark, and we are the wildfire. Do not wait for opportunity. Demand it. Do not ask for a seat at the table. Build a new one. Class of 2026, step into your power, own your moment, and go shake the world. Congratulations.
Great job, Trustee Wynn. I'm Richard Barrera. I'm the president of the San Diego Unified School Board, and on behalf of the entire Board of Education and Superintendent Dr. Fabiola Bagula, to Principal Marcelo Carrillo, Hoover staff, family, friends, and to the class of 2026, on behalf of the entire district, Trustee Wynn and I accept the class of 2026 and confer upon you your diplomas. Principal Marcelo Carrillo, please present the diplomas to the graduating class. Thank you.
Presenting the graduates of the Academy for Health and Healthier Communities and Hoover Twain. Savannah Genevieve Alegre. Owen Almares Macias. Angeli Alvarez. Darla Celeste Burlette Alvarez Robles. Nelly Esther Ariaga. Jacqueline Avila Alvarado. Yesenia Ayala. Angel Daniel Cabrera Gutierrez. Natalie Cadenas Quevedo. Alex Carranza. Lenya Carrillo Moreno. Valeria Castillo. Akiza Chanel. Linda Lorena Chavez Santos. Diego de Jesus Ortiz. Emily Vianney de la Torre. Christopher Nathan de los Santos. Donna Gallego Soto. Sarah Gasson. Nathan Gayoso. Chanel Amor Giron. Cesar Francisco Gonzalez. Valeria Michelle Gonzalez. James Gonzalez Brownlee. Maria Guerra Pacheco. Ashley Gutierrez Pano. Alana Hernandez. Madeline Hernandez Loaiza. Darlene Hernandez Lopez. Talia Hernandez Rodriguez. Saeed Ahmed Farhad Hosseini. Nasarella Anwar Hussein. Luis Hernandez Castro. Powerful Land. Alexa Leona Pena. Kevin Lopez. Ruby Annalise Lopez Rojas. Alexis Lopez Villatoro. Lee Twyman. Tantruk Nguyen Lee. Esmeralda Mendez de Leon. Leah Mengistu. Ashley Mesa Jimenez. Estrella Mariana Montoya. Donna Moreno. Tanya Nirin Salas. Martin Bungno. Alina Nguyen. Karen Janet Castillo Perez. Kimberly Ka Nguyen. Pauline Fung Nguyen. Francisco Adrian Ortega. Brandon Rafael Pacheco. Lizette Samantha Palma. Hector Maximiliano Paredes. Heather Maite Perez. Destiny Gabriela Pina Vargas. Vincent Prom. April Noemi Ramirez.
Joseph Samir Ramirez. Ivana Ramirez. Valeria Ramirez. Carmen Pilar Reyna. Lily Robles. Nicole Rodriguez. Marlene Eileen Romero. Sarai Rosales. Emily Yatsure Ruiz. Donna Salgado. Montserrat Sanchez Ferretis. Natalia Sandoval. Natia Caitlin Sari. Anaya Lynn Scott. Sarah Leah Sevilla. Kimberly Giselle Soto Flores. Austin Cam Thongling. Janelle Tweed. Gabrielle Torres Garabet. Jordan Tran. Emily Valdovinos Valdez. Destiny Dalase Valle. Camila Velasco Pineda. Melanie Chanel Velez. Ashley Vetta. Eliza Penavong. Jose Martos. Isaí Flores Malgar. Delilah Mejia. Lily Vasquez Gotel. Celeste Velasquez Carreno.
Aaron Lopez. Sarah Legacy. Willie McGumby. Jaylani Adi. Jasmine Nevarez. Jason Griffin. Sully Nori. Daphne Francois. Lucas Nguyen.
Elizabeth Aguilar Hermoso. Summer Aguirre Moncada. Mohammed Jamshid Ahmadi. Amarani Ariola Armenta.
Evelyn Aileen Arriaga Gomez.
Ibu Yaiju.
Pedro de Jesús Barragán Martínez.
Christopher Beltran.
Grenos Breville.
Angelina Sky Brown.
Gael Burgoa. Mildred Grisel Resendiz.
Dario Calderon. Charlize Calleros.
Gamaliel Caneus Caneus. Valente Castillejos.
Angel Castillo. Cesar Castillo.
Lucián Castro. Mónica Sofía Casales.
Aarón Cisneros Ramírez. Virginia Corona Gutiérrez.
Diego Cortés Abarca. Cassandra Cuevas Castro.
Min Yen.
Brian Alexis Díaz Espinosa. Yemelin García López.
Andrea García Venegas.
Alexis Kaylin García.
Francisco García. Diana Gómez. Ashley Gonzalez. Jairo Guerrero.
Nemías Hernández Tello.
Edwin Hernández. Angelina Herrera Sánchez.
Van Juan.
Adam Holson. Gregorio Huerta Villa.
Allison Iribe.
Genesis Jimenez. Lawrence Jordan Martinez.
Ahmed Juma.
Jacqueline Lascano Figueroa.
Amelia López Ordóñez.
Cristiana López Sánchez. Jennifer Adriana Luna González. Obadullah Mahmoudi.
Israel Marcelo. Alfredo Martínez Benítez.
Camila Mendoza Escalante. César Navaez Alvarado.
Josué Eduardo Núñez.
McKinley Octavius.
Maddox Oldendorf Ávila.
Liliana Ortega. Jessalyn Isabela Pasillas.
Merlina Predeluz Gregorio.
HOO-RYDE.
Alan Ramírez Gómez. Daniel Ramírez Villalobo.
Diana Ramírez Villalobos. Brandon Rios Nava.
Salvador Rojas Lira.
Ovid Rafael Prachis Saint.
Elio Sánchez. Jason Sánchez.
Abdullah Siddiqui.
Britzia Segura. Ángel Solís Valdés.
Jonathan Sparks. Jalen Tuk.
Shirley Torres Navarijo.
Wong Kat Tung Tran.
Yimima Segaye. Jason Vargas.
Mia Vasquez. Esmeralda Paulette Verduzco.
Julian Verne. Nathan Bangsaudi.
Mariana Wu Feng. Cynthia Ramirez Delgado.
Brian Jesus Moraga. Félix Montaño Telles.
Luz Elena Vargas Molleda. Brian Martinez Duarte.
Josué Acabal Juárez. Emerson Torres Ávila. Jorge Guevara Alquicira.
Jonathan Romero. Carlos Ramirez.
Gabriel Ramos Moreno.
Graduates for the Academy of Media, Entertainment, and Technology. Karkani Abdul Rahim. Diego Alberto Aguilar. Eric Salvador Andrade. Santiago Barranco. Kenny Carrillo Canchola. Alexandra Castillo Palma. Kimberly Joanna Chan. Noah Félix Contreras. Awad Gabriwat Desta. Haley Natalie Estrada. Berenice Figueroa. Daniel Antonio Flores. Danielle Flores. Alison García Rodríguez. Aralín García. Diony García. Abraham Garibay. Don Quy Ha. Johnny Le. Kelvin Le. Long On Le. Santiago López Pérez. Viviana Elizabeth López. Joshua Kiet Lee. Axel Magallanes Pérez. Henry Mai. Jenny Mai. Alexander Martinez Muñoz. Daniela Cecilia Martínez. Sajira Mir. Allison Miranda. Evelyn Molina Aro. Alex Mu. Joshua Diego Mota. Sana Saida Motahar. Tiffany Nguyen. Sylvia Venus Nuño. Jennifer Itzel Olage Estrada. Edgar Pacheco Duran. Nevaeh Pacheco. Leobardo Parra. Daniel Pérez. Silvia Pérez. Luis Ángel Pérez Cienega. Anaí Pérez Gallegos. Sebastián Ralá García. Julari Rebolledo. Fidel Anthony Rendón. Owen Akito Rosal. Kimberly Salgado Valencia. Shareni Yesel Solis Sausa. Brian Sael Soto. Win Tran. Amanda Vargas Antunes. Eduardo Velasco Díaz. Ángel Verdín. David Samaripa Pliego. Jason Camargo. Bertín Quintero Rentería. Richie Teng.
Jennifer Cruz. Enrique Pascual. Santiago Romero Garcia.
And now the graduates for the Sustainable Academy of Building and Engineering. Ricardo Adrian. Leonardo Armenta Tellez. Marvin Azorin Lagunas. Tomás Baltasar Ocampo. Carlos Enrique Rosas. Cristóbal Bermúdez del Real. Cristóbal Yurem Bermúdez del Real. Kevin Alfredo Bogarín Leiva. Sky Michael Bowles. Reese Sky Brown. Osmar Daniel Cabrales. Néstor Nahom Cáceres Zavala. Jackson Chung. Abraham Cienega. Andrew Elias. Troy Fajardo. Leander Alex Fonseca Lopez. Alejandro Galván. Cristian Garces. Tania Garibay Morales. José de Jesús Guido. Andrea Hernández Ramírez. Hernandez. Stephanie Hernandez. Dawn Ho. Brian House. Kirenia Huerta Cisneros. Nancy Wynn. Emily Jimenez Arenas. Emmeline Jong. Itzel Lopez Chavez. Daniel Alberto Maganda. Lisette Guadalupe Márquez Castro. Isaac Marroquín Vera. Thomason Mayani. Harvey Mendoza Almanza. Benjamin Jr. Mendoza Valente. Evelyn Nicole Meraz Gomez. Edgar Jair Montes. Eliud Morales Contreras. Edín Morales Rodríguez. Ingrid Negrete. Calvin Nguyen. Tree Nguyen. Kwaku Owusu. Rafael Pérez Esparza. Belén Ramírez Borrego. Yelisa Ramírez. Isaac Ramos. Isaac Reséndiz Caballero. Alondra Reyes Orozco. Carlos Rivera Perales. Hannah Rodríguez Canseco. Emanuel Rodríguez Munguía. Javier Isaías Rodríguez Sandoval. Axel Rojas Reyeros. Melvin Rosas Cruz. Ian Ruiz Russell Silva. Gabriela Isabel Salas. Juan Sanchez. Mia Isabela Serna Lozano. Akaden Swan. Gerardo Solís Osegueda. Callie Tran. Kevin Tran. Zessin Tran. Victoria Urea. Maliani Valencia Martinez. Vivian Valenzuela. Jacqueline Balvina Varela Garista. Avery Vargas. Brittany Vasquez. Jorge Victoriano Agustín. Anna Vo. Ángel René Quintero López. Kevin Andrade. Ángela González. Orlando Avila Baraza. And Lisa Navarro.
And now the graduates of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts. Adrian Alcaraz. Carol Ali. Maya Tong. Belen Alonso. Giselle Aparicio. Aisha Arce Jacobo. Cindy Rodriguez. Elizabeth Arguelles Garcia. Coral Ariona Suarez. Catherine Avila. Caitlin Rachel Bello Lopez. Daylene Benitez. Jose Miguel Benitez. Jaden Carpintero Saucedo. Isaiah Cordero. Quincy Enyama Turner. Diego Orlando Escatel Jr. Kimberly Garcia. Jared Gracias. Giselle Jasmine Gonzalez Salinas. Joshua Gonzalez Barajas. Oyuki Altamirano Aquino. Kelly Gutierrez. Alyssa Guzman. Mosawer Hamkar. Sofia Hernandez. Hamda Hussein. Alfonso Jaimes. Miguel Jimenez. Number 0, Ajani Nike Jones. Alexa Fernanda Juarez Velasquez. Anthony Lee. Janae Falatusi Liulamanga. Sebastian Lopez. Jennifer Lopez Garcia. Naila Lopez Bongbakti. Loriano Martinez Garcia. Juliana Lizeth Medellin. Natalie Mendoza. Sarari Mendoza Osnaya. Tanya Mondaron Covarrubias. Eliza Morales Aguilar. Thomason Nguyen. Alejandra Olvera Marquez. Avi Ordonez Escobedo. Micah Ortega Escamilla. Avril Zaldivar. Ricardo Palayo Alvarez. Haley Alize Palayo Espinoza. Itzel Perez Lopez. Bianca Cristal Pimentel Martinez. Daniel Preciado. Antoine Quinones Lebron. Daniel Quintero. Carlos Ramirez Rodriguez. Pedro Julian Ramos Arabia. Brianna Sarai Balmaceda Valdez. Michelle Reyes. Christian Rivera Downey. Nevea Rivera Valdez. Ana Rocha. Jasmine Rodriguez. Isai Rosas Garcia. Joshua Sandoval. Trinity Lopez Santillan. Wolf Moises Santizo. Abigail Sikina Hernandez. Josue Tarcisio Sosa Udebe. Kevin Soto. Guillermo Tellez. Naomi Sane Threat. Ernesto Topete. Natalia Trung. Manuel Urena Gonzalez. Alan Cesar Vasquez Martinez. Jimena Vega. Julian Wheeler. David Yancey. Anthony Emmanuel Zapata. Norma Vaderia Zavala. Mithili Medrano Hernandez. Adrian Ka Soto. Amber Valenzuela Reyes.
Please help me welcome to the stage our senior class president, Coral Areola.
Good evening and welcome faculty, parents, friends, guests, and the class of 2026. My name is Coral Arriola and I'm honored to speak as this year's class president. First of all, I would like to congratulate the class of 2026 for making it today. The moment that we have been waiting for has finally come. If somebody told me a few years ago that I would be standing here today as class president, speaking at a graduation, I probably wouldn't have believed them. Not because I didn't have dreams, but because I didn't yet understand how much we were all about to grow. Graduation isn't just about finishing school. It's about everything we learn outside of the classroom. It's about the friendships we built, the lessons we didn't expect, and the strength we didn't know we had. It's about growing to the people that we are today. Now, I would like to translate some from my Spanish, of my speech into Spanish. Quiero agradecerles a mis papás por siempre querer en mí sin importar la distancia. Gracias por ayudarme a llegar a este momento. Aunque este diploma tenga mi nombre, también es de ustedes. Quiero que hoy se sientan orgullosos de mí, porque nada de esto hubiera sido posible sin su amor, sacrificio y todo el apoyo que me han dado para llegar aquí. También quiero agradecerles a mi bella y tía por todo lo que me han dado. No tengo las palabras suficientes, ni mucho menos en esta vida, para agradecerles por todo lo que han hecho por mí. Estoy muy agradecida por todos sus consejos, cuidados, sacrificios, porque gracias a ustedes he podido crecer y seguir adelante. Thank you, Ms. Moreno and Ms. Ayer, for always being there for us, guiding us, and making this year so memorable and fun. We truly appreciate all the time, effort, and care you both put into helping and supporting our class. And to everyone who supported us along the way, our teachers, our families, and each other, thank you. To my classmates, we made it. So as we move forward, let's not be afraid of what's next. Let's take everything we learn and carry it with us, because this isn't the end of our story, it's just the beginning. Congratulations, class of 2026. After everything, we finally made it. Seniors, this is the moment we have been always waiting for. Please rise for the tassel ceremony. When we move our tassels from right to left, we will become official graduates. On the count of 3, please move your tassels. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Guests and families, thank you so much for joining us and being such amazing guests to our campus. None of this could have been possible without the love and support you've shown our graduates each and every day, through every struggle, every high, every low, and obviously every success. Please join our graduates in the South Quad, which is way over by the front of school. You'll be able to exit through this back gate only, and your graduates will find you up in the front. HOO-RYDE.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move where you already know, so just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. I can't